What's up YouTube, CloudEnvy here, and this week, I know it's coming a little late, I'm so sorry. There was some kind of issue with my microphone, it was not lining up properly, but, we are here. I am CloudEnvy, coach of your Jersey Dwebbles, and this week we have a match against JJ of the Los Angeles Nidokings. It escaped me for a minute, but it's okay, we're back on track. So, as you can see, we've got Dr. Sawbones, we've got Rhiannon the Sylveon, we've got Slim Pickens the Swellow, we have Killer Clown the Gengar, Echoes the Umbreon, and returning, mind you, Red Rocket, not Slipshod. Mainly because I used an old Red Rocket set I pulled out of my back pocket here. It's a bit of a mixed ape. We are running... Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't even remember. I'm sorry. That's so unprofessional. I should have notes. But it's a mixed ape, but instead of Hidden Power Ice, we have Grass Knot and more physical investment than special. Everyone else is, it's kind of regular. You will notice this is the first week we run Swellow, and I am completely expecting it to tear some shit up. Because if you watched last season, and you remember, Swellow did kill Mega Venusaur both times we played it, and a Cresselia. So, keep that in mind. Swellow can be powered. But, we got some basic rules going on. Gengar's going for that special sweeping. Ape's going for a little mix. Umbreon and Sylveon, obvious. Tanks are obvious. Swellow's going for that heavy physical hitting. And Sandslash is really just going to be our rocks. So, Okay, looking at Mr. Johnny Diesel. That's an action movie name if I've ever seen one. Dude just gonna walk in, some shades, blowing shit up with a fucking shotgun. But he's got Stormy Kecleon, that's a Mega Venusaur, regular Gardevoir, Dragonite, and Rhyperior. That's a scary looking team. He's got a lot of bulk there, especially in that Mega Venusaur and that Dragonite. I'm really hoping he doesn't have the multi-scale, but again, there's really no reason to not have multi-scale. But we're going to do what we can to try to get around that. I am a little concerned about that Kecleon just because looking at his matches and seeing his records, my hair is not behaving. It never does, I'm sorry. But looking at his records, he really knows how to use a Kecleon. I am not familiar with playing against Kecleons. Stormy has a surprising amount of bulk, but I don't think that should really be a problem considering we do have Gengar. And Swellow should be able to OHKO. Excuse me. I know Swellow can kill Mega Venusaur, one hit. Gardevoirs, it depends on what it is. If it's a Scarf Gardevoir, it's going to be a little difficult. If it's a Specs Gardevoir, we can get around that. Dragonite is a big concern of mine. I don't think I prepped enough for it, but at the same time, we have two Scarves in Gengar and Infernape. Infernape can't touch it, but Gengar is rocking the Hidden Power Ice specifically for the D-Dance, because I do not want to get eaten by that Dragonite. Rhyperior is not too big a concern. We do have Grass Knot specifically for it. And I know Sandslash can at least eat a couple of hits and dish out an Earthquake. But past that, I have been excited to record and get this battle uploaded. I hope you enjoy watching as much as I enjoyed playing. So, without further ado, let's get this fired off. Alright, so we're going to start this up. As you can see, Johnny Diesel issuing that match. He's going to send out the Kinetic Arm. That's a Rhyperior. Starting off with Dr. Sawbones. I really thought we'd exchange some rocks, but he switches out into Saria, which makes me believe he's either banded or doesn't carry it. But we're going to get our rocks up, which is completely okay. And get the fuck out of there, because Sandslash cannot deal with this thing. So we're going into Gengar, who can pretty much eat anything from a Mega Venusaur, save for a knockoff. But let's be honest, he wasn't going to go for knockoff turn 1. It wouldn't make any sense, especially against Sandslash. But he goes for the Seeds. Very safe play, very good. And Gengar doesn't want to be in there anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Venusaur doesn't want to be in there anymore. So he goes into this Kecleon, who can just... Oh my god. This is a max special attack mod as Gengar, and that did no damage whatsoever. I cannot deal with this Kecleon, so... Killer Clown's out of there. Going into Rhiannon, and he mentioned after the match that he thought about going for the Iron Tail, but thank the Lord he didn't do that, because we would have lost Rhiannon here. But he switches out, goes back into the Mega Venusaur, which is perfect, because we just start going for Combines, just right off the bat. Honestly, I don't expect Sylveon to live long. I want it to get big, and I want it to kill stuff. but that's it. So he goes for a Sludge Bomb. Even at +1, that does a lot of damage. So I mean, we're going for a +2 here, and I'm really hoping he predicts a switch. Really, just hoping he predicts a switch because the poison's really hurting us. Goes for a second Sludge Bomb, and oh my god, that 8 HP. We got so lucky, able to go for the Stored Power, but unfortunately, Rhiannon is gonna die there, and we did not successfully kill the Venusaur. But that does give us the prime opportunity to get Slim Pickens in here, get a kill off, and then activate the Flame Warp without having to do any nasty switch arounds or run the Protect. Kinetic Arm's coming back though, which unfortunately I do not have U-Turn. We have Quick Attack. Quick Attack over U-Turn. But switching back into Dr. Sawbones, he makes a great prediction there and goes for the Ice Punch. Very safe play, very innovative. But Dr. Sawbones is still eating it up. And I don't know why, but we went for the double switch because I figured Umbreon would eat a hit a lot better. And he switches out, which signifies, okay, this thing has to be abandoned. It has to. But he goes into Starmie, which really does work for him because he's able to get the rocks up. But at the same time, we get a nice foul play off. And my calc ran that as an OHKO, but I guess he's got 0 attack IVs or a high defense, but I don't know. But he goes into his Gardevoir. I predict the switch. I should have gone for the Toxic one with the Wish. Oh my god, that does so much damage. It's unreal. But I figured now is the prime point to go for a poor man's Volt Turn. And go into Killer Clown, who's going to get that Wish back up. And I risked it. I risked it so hard because I thought he'd go back into Kecleon. But I couldn't afford to not kill the Gardevoir. But he does sack off Starmie, which is good for me because that means he cannot Rapid Spin anymore. But I am choiced, and he's got to know that by now because I did not stay in. Going back into Dr. Sawbones, who is going to take this knockoff, and it's going to hurt so bad because he's got that Protean. But I don't know what I was thinking. My priority at the time was getting the Assault Vest off. I really, really should have put Rocks back up because there was no way a Sand Slash was living another attack. It wasn't happening unless he wanted to make some really outlandish prediction. So we go into Red Rocket. Now at this point, I just want that thing dead. I want it dead so bad. So we're gonna go for a close combat, but Gardevoir is just gonna eat it up, completely just eat it up. And that was oh my god, this Gardevoir is so much more trouble than it's worth. So we're gonna go back into Echoes, who is unfortunately going to die to a Moonblast, and that was not a good thing at all. I mean, I had to sack something, and it wasn't about being furry. But we're gonna go into Killer Clown. We're gonna back out of Killer Clown, predicting the Kecleon to come in, which luckily it does. And I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna switch. Let's just go for a Flare Blitz. I'm pretty sure Kecleon still dies to Flare Blitz. So luckily, he does back out into the Gardevoir, who's gonna eat the Flare Blitz. And that's the story of how an Infernape killed a Gardevoir. So Red Rocket getting there pretty well. He goes in to Puff the Magic Dragon, and the worst misplay ever. I'm thinking like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna go for D-Dance. I can switch into Gengar, get that HP Ice off. But I'm sitting there like, oh, but if it fails, I need to make sure Swellow has Quick Attack. So as I click into Swellow, I sent it in by mistake, and it completely just fucked me up because I'm sitting there thinking, wow, I have to play it out because if I switch, it's just gonna cost me momentum. I just have to pray for that crit and hope he's not multi-scale. Swellow's dead, but Killer Clown's coming in and he's gonna eat that Dragon Claw, and I'm thinking, oh my god, he got so greedy, but it was so necessary for him to get greedy, so I can't even be upset about it. Red Rocket's coming in. He's going for an Earthquake, and that's a dead Rocket. It was so upsetting to see what a misclick can do, but at the same time, I mean, I can't be upset about that. I should have been more on top of it, and in all honesty, he had multi-scale, and Hidden Power Ice does like 60 damage. I know it's ×4, but I didn't calc it, because if it does OHKO after multi-scale, I don't want to get upset. But Espelancer of the Dallas Stars pointed out that if I'd gotten Rocks up over knockoff on Sand Slash, then we could have broken the scale and it might have helped Swellow kill. Might have. I don't think it would have, but it might have. But that is the match against JJ of the Los Angeles Nidokings. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned, because although we have a bye week coming, we are gonna have a match against Esperanza and the Dallas Stars. So stay tuned for that one. It's not official, but it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun. So thank you guys again for watching. If new to the channel, hit that sub. I know we got mostly league battles, but they're gonna get intense. We are nearing we just hit the halfway point, but we got a lot more coming up. We have a new league being introduced very, very soon. Stay tuned for a draft analysis in the next couple weeks. So that's going to be filling up. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub. I will see you next time. This is Cloud Envy of your Jersey Dwebbles. Have a good one.